Hello everybody, welcome back to the Co-op Pokemon League. We are here in the final game of the quarterfinals. We had Mac versus Rain earlier today. Now we're going to see Cody versus Chris. Who do you think is going to win this game? Both of these sides were second in their respective divisions. And make sure you go look at the Mac versus Rain game to see who is in the semifinals. But let's go ahead and see who's going to join that team in the semifinals. Gonna get this game started. Here it is. So Alyssa up against Chan. Chan will immediately switch out to Angie. Alyssa lands Play Rough, 13% damage. Iron Head lands on Alyssa. Alyssa gets flinched. And then another Iron Head. Scald lands on Angie. Another Scald lands on Angie. Iron Head lands on Alyssa. And then Alyssa finishes off Angie with Scald. Now, Susan up against Alyssa. Play Rough lands, around 25% damage. Drill Peck lands, and then another Drill Peck lands. And now Amber up against Susan. Psychic gets a good bit of damage off. Metal Claw lands only around 23% damage, and then Amber finishes off Susan. Now it goes to Jeff. Amber will now switch out to Vince. Shadow Ball lands on Vince and drops his special defense a little bit. Rock Slide lands on Jeff, 29-ish% damage. Shadow Ball lands on Vince. Vince goes down for dig. Shadow Ball misses. And Vince hits a critical hit dig. Shadow Ball lands on Vince, but he's still alive. And he kills Jeff with Shadow Claw. Now Chan up against Vince. Drain Punch lands on Vince. And now Amber up against Chan. High Jump Kick lands. A critical hit, 26% damage. Psychic lands and does a lot of damage to Chan. And Amber finishes off Chan as Team Chris take a 1-0 lead. Let's go ahead and load up the second game to see how this one will play out. Just remember, it's best of 3, so if Cody loses this game, he is out of the tournament. But if he wins this one, then we head over to game 3. Here we go, though. So, Amber up against Jeff. And it switches out to Alyssa immediately. Jeff lands Shadow Ball. He switches out to Angie. Alyssa lands Play Rough. Not a lot of damage, as it seems like we're back to this similar opening. Alyssa flinches. Iron Head lands on Alyssa again. Scald lands. And then Iron Head lands again on Alyssa. Scald lands on Angie and gets the burn. And one important thing with burn is that it greatly decreases the power of physical attack moves. Chan finishes off Alyssa, and it goes over to Jeff now. Vince versus Jeff. Vince goes immediately into dig, as it seems like it worked last time. Shadow Ball lands on Vince, 21% damage. Vince will probably go for another dig. Shadow Ball misses because Vince is underground. Vince hits dig and then gets hit by Shadow Ball. And then Vince will probably finish it off with a Shadow Claw of his own. And now it's Susan up against Vince. Vince will switch out to Amber. Hydro Pump lands on Amber, 33%. Psychic lands on Susan. Hydro Pump. And then Susan gets hit again. And then another Hydro Pump most likely. This one actually does kill Amber, though. That could be really big coming into the finale, coming in later. Susan falls to Randy as we head into this situation here where it's Randy versus Chan. Cross Chop lands. Similar damage, it's just that Randy's a little bit slower than Chan. Chan finishes off Randy, and now will Chan land this hit? There it is, as Cody makes it go to game 3, making it sudden death. And now we have it. Here it is. The final game of the quarterfinals. Who will be joining who will be joining the winner of Team Mac versus Team Rain? Braden P and Braden U in the semi-finale. Let's go ahead and find out, though. Here it is. So it opens with Vince up against Susan. Vince will immediately switch out to Randy. Susan lands Hydro Pump, 31% damage. Cross Chop lands on Susan, a good bit of damage there. Drill Peck lands, 31% damage. Cross Chop lands, and Susan falls. Chan up against Randy. Randy will now switch out to Amber. Chan lands High Jump Kick, not a lot of damage, and then Chan does U-turn to get out of there. Jeff up against Amber. Psychic, unable to hit Jeff. And Amber switches out to Alyssa. Shadow Ball lands on Alyssa. Play Rough lands on Jeff. A lot of damage there. Shadow Ball lands on Alyssa. Shadow Ball lands on Alyssa. Alyssa finishes off Jeff with Play Rough. And now Angie up against Alyssa. Iron Head lands. Scald lands. And gets the burn. That's unfortunate. And Iron Head lands on Alyssa. Now Vince up against Angie. Dig will maybe kill Angie right here. And there it is. And it goes down to this situation. I don't know if it's looking good here for Chan. Oh, high jump kick one-shots Vince, though. Now Amber up against Chan. U-turn lands. Psychic gets a lot of damage, though. And I think that's game over. Yep, that's game over. As Team Cody falls to Team Chris. Team Chris heading to the semifinals. Make sure you go see who won earlier between Mac and Rain. And then you'll have to wait until the actual semifinals themselves to see who's playing against who. But thanks for watching the games today, and we'll see you in the semifinals on Wednesday. Goodbye.